Welcome to the second intermission report of New York AppleCore Hockey on My Hockey TV. Casey Bryan alongside the EHL Communications Director, Neil Ravin. Neil, it's great to have you up here in the Brewster Ice Arena. Glad you were able to make the trip and brave the snow.
Well, thank you for having me on. Like you said, the E-Show, that's kind of our trademark. It's really been embraced this season, and a great game so far. I said before this series even started, this would probably be the best series in the first round. That's just my personal opinion. But if you look at the way that these two teams battled in the regular season, everything was close. Everything was a one-goal game. I'm not surprised we have a one-goal game.
Absolutely, and it's such fast pace too. But what else do you expect in the playoffs? It always gets ramped up an extra decibel in the postseason at any level, regardless.
Yep. And this is the first year that we've ever had a first-round bye awarded to division winners. So we didn't really know what to expect with that. We thought it would be good and bad in some ways because now you have teams kind of sitting around waiting. But it makes the regular season worth that much more, a 50-game regular season. Now, when you get to this point, you're thinking to yourself, even if you're these teams, you're just 2 series away from Providence. That's what it's all about, and this year it's going to be cool for us to have our finals in a D1 venue. And I'm not sure if you've ever been to Providence. It's been renovated since they won the national title. It is unreal.
And it's always great. All it takes is getting hot at the right time.
Exactly.
Now, you have an opportunity to speak with these coaches exclusively when you run the E-Show podcast. It's up there on YouTube. A little plug for you.
Thank you.
What do you get for the sense from both of these bench bosses here on both sides? What was your impression?
Well, actually, I even spoke to these guys this week. On Monday, I called every single coach in the league to collect their votes for the end of the season awards. Congrats to Jover boys, the South Conference second team. And you know, talking with all the coaches is how tough it is to win in this league. That's a statement that gets echoed amongst everyone. And it's little things here and there that are the difference in a one-goal game all the time. And in talking with these coaches, they said it's all about execution this time of year. You know, you've had so many practices at this point, so many games at this point. You've seen these guys already 4 times. Yeah. It's just that one team that executes that one more time, and you'll be in the next round.
Well, there's only so much that you can prepare, and sometimes all it takes is a bounce. We saw the 5-on-3 goal is just a pinball puck that finds its way in front, so you never know what can happen.
Especially in playoff hockey.
Absolutely. It's true at any level. Yeah. And you're making the trip down to Philadelphia to go watch the other teams. You're typically up in the Northern Conference with Boston, so what is your impression of Southern Conference play, and what do you expect to see when you're down in Pennsylvania?
So what's funny is the North guys say the North Conference is better, and the South guys say the South Conference is better. It's just the way it is every year.
Natural rivalry.
But what really is great about it is when you go to the showcases, and we have 2 days of 8 games, right? And then, you know, they battle it out for the 2 days, and then at the end it's like 8-8. Well, really, who's better then? So, you know, across the league, the pace has just really picked up at this point in time of the year. And when I have a chance to, for me, I'm often up here in the booth, but when I get to watch them down at the glass, it's just a much more fun angle, and you can feel kind of the intensity a little bit. And I was just up, you know, with the Wizards Lumberjacks series for a couple of games. And you can feel that one just build and build as the series goes on because, you know, while we're all in this together, we all want to get these kids to the next level. Once you see a team for the 5th or 6th time, you're like, I don't like those colors anymore on that side. But, you know, it's just fun. It's just so much fun this time of year.
We're in the playoffs. It's not about accruing personal stats or trying to impress scouts. Now it's just all about the W's. Yep. You're trying to get as many as you can before the season's out. That's Neil Ravin, Head of Communications for the Eastern Hockey League. We'll be back with the 3rd period of New York AppleCore Hockey.